You're probably told to lift with your knees and not your backs. But have you ever wondered what that means and why that matters? I'm going to show you today a couple different ways to pick up objects the right way so that you can save your back and your knees in the future. First off, a lot of times when we want to pick things up, our body goes with efficiency. So typical people, when they pick things up, decide I'll first round at the back here and then bend and maybe bend the knees here at the end. A lot of times the body does that, or we do that on a subconscious level because it's quicker for the body. From the back and down here with a little knee bend. But as you can see, in this position, the rounding this and then coming out of it, those back muscles have to work extra hard to bring you back up. Now, doing that over and over and over, and if you pick up a lot of things every day, which probably most of us will pick up something during the day, that can add up over time, increasing stress, wear, and tear. So we want to incorporate using our hips more, hip position, where it's at. We're going to put the load of our posture on our hips and glutes when we lift things up. So doing the right way, we're going to focus on making sure that if there was a board going through my waist, we want to make sure that board stays as level as possible while we're bending down and picking things up. So to do that, we want to first engage our glutes just a little bit. So we tilt our hips a little bit back, so that straightens out the back. Then we're going to pick our target on the ground. We're going to bend at the hips, not at the back, at the hips. Bend back, and right when you feel the weight kind of roll up on your heels, then we engage the knees and the back coming up. So for example, let's demonstrate that with actually picking up kind of a heavy object. 18 is maybe over 10 pounds. We're going to use both our legs in that squat position here. You're going to position the object between your feet, okay? The first half of your feet. Then, once again, we're going to tilt that pelvic tilt to balance it out. Hip hinging there, and then when the weight is on your heels, then we go down using our knees. Two hands picking up the object, coming up, back up to that position. Another different way that we can maybe pick up a lighter object, say around 5 pounds, is we can do the straddle. One leg forward, one leg back. For that, what you do, where you're looking down at the weight or object or whatever thing you're picking up, I'll come here this way, it's better to see this way. Then to pick it up, a little bit of a tilt, again, tilting, tilting. Going to lunge forward, and then come down, straight down and up. That keeps that back flat as you come up and then you come back. From the side here, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to hinge, pelvic tilt, step back, bend down, and then come forward. Again, for 5 pounds or less. And after you're just simply picking up a pencil, or something very light, or in my case, a lot of toys that my kids will play with, we can just use the hip hinging one-legged balance way. And simply that way is you come down the leg and then come up. So we're just kind of doing this motion here. You can still utilize tilt, bend, hip hinge, down, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're going for something really quick, go with the object, go down, and then back up. If you feel very confident with your balance. Another way you can pick something up, maybe just really quick, like a light object, like case, toys on the floor at home, is you simply go up the object, your dominant leg forward, down, one leg up, and back. So we're hinging again at the hips, not at the back. And from the side, go down here, down, and back. You can still utilize the other ways, my pelvic tilt, hip hinging, down and back. That still works fine. Those are just 3 simple ways that emphasize, again, hip position and hip hinging, not back hinging. Because as we hip hinge, turns the back off, load the glutes, then we come down, which also save the knees. The other motion at the back, then the knees, and puts more strain on the quads and the back going down, while the other way puts more strain, emphasis on the hips where it should, and less on the knees, and definitely less on the back. Again, this is just a couple of tips to help improve the way we hinge at the hips to pick things up that can save your back, save your knees, and save your heartache. It takes time of improper mechanics for tension to build up, and sometimes when it starts to feel bad, we think it just started, but in reality, this problem has been going on. And if you need help figuring that out, or if you are struggling with back pain, especially when lifting up objects, please don't hesitate giving us a call or go to www.ihsindy.com and set your appointment to come and get evaluated and get your back on track and lifting better so you can enjoy your life and do the things that you